Sup, Holmes?
I think the what is a game thing could be an interesting conversation. I'm interested in what you have to say about it. Is there anything that you think is commonly thought of as a game that, in your opinion, not quite a video game for blank reasons?
Oh, in reality, I really hate drawing labels like that. I hate making categorical statements about what is what and so on. I used to. I was a philosophy major, and during that time of my life, I used to have a lot of fun for me at least, with my friends, by opening this discussion of like, what's a sandwich? Okay, so you've got something between two pieces of bread. That's a sandwich. But like, how about is an open-faced sandwich a sandwich? And if you allow that, what about like pita sandwich? And what's the difference between a pita sandwich and a taco? Or a pizza is a lot like an open-faced sandwich. Like, where do you stop talking about what exactly a sandwich is, right? And it can be a lot of fun to sort of just like play around with our ideas of these very rigid categories and say like, hey, look, it turns out that it's actually really hard to define something, even something that everyone thinks that they know instinctually what the definition is, right? You can always find edge cases and expand the definition until it's essentially meaningless, right? And I think the same is true of. Sorry, this is a really long-winded way of.
I'm loving it. I'm
totally dodging your question here, but yeah, I mean, I think if you tried to make a very rigid definition of games, it's always possible to find examples that straddle the line and either force you to expand your definition or toss out something that doesn't quite meet your criteria and thus exclude a game from being a game, right? And also, I'm not quite sure what the point is either. Like, it's like maybe if you're someone deciding like what sort of software products go on Steam, like maybe you need to figure out what a game is. Except obviously you don't, because now they sell productivity software and like tools and things on Steam. So who cares? But I just don't understand what kind of person needs to know the strict definition of game. I mean, unless you're an asshole philosophy major like I was or something like that, right? And